Hey guys, I'm just gonna jump on and do it, cause I'm cooking. Well, it ain't my usual Sunday dinner. It's something like, cause my baby, I don't know. I think she busting a double today, so it's like no point. We gonna have to have Sunday dinner, I guess, on Monday tomorrow. So I'm just making some tender and some fries for me, and I'm gonna take it down today. I'm just gonna chill, cause I don't know. What else is it to do? It's like the energy is pushing me to do that. Like every time, yeah, like fuck it, just lay down. I don't know how to just lay down. That's the problem, maybe. I don't really know how to do it. Like I feel like I need to be doing something, right? Like I need to be doing something with my time. Like just okay, laying down. Okay, maybe it's perception is everything. I gotta just think about it. Like okay, Kenny, like you resting though, right? Maybe I gotta tell myself that it is resting because I need to rest, right? But it's hard. Resting is doing something, Candy. I like to pull on fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. My ratio is angels, gods, ancestors, sacred ones. Please be here with me now. I set the intention that all the tools used in this session are dedicated to the growth of my reality. All beings in that place. It's hard not be. Yeah, I'm not used to this thing. It's hard for me to just be like, okay, right. And then my baby busting all these doubles. I'm like, nah, my baby's busting all these doubles, and I'm just laying down. I don't know if this is right, right? But it's the energies just lay down, Candy. Just lay down. But I'm like, okay, then let me make me something to eat right now. I'm gonna fry these cinders and these French fries. No real potatoes that I cut down, make me some fries. And then okay, then I'll maybe lay down and watch a movie and try to do this thing the right way. Just pray my strength in the Lord. It's all I can tell you to do. I don't know. It's hard to be able to do this resting. It is doing something. It's resting, but it's hard to do it. Now that's something is to I'm working on it. So since I'm cooking, frying, right, waiting for my oil to get hot so I can just drop them in the deep fryer. Right, I am battering them with some sour cream. I don't like it's the same concept like buttermilk. I just got to try to buy buttermilk more often. Right, right. I grew up using buttermilk, my grandmother, but now I got to try to. It has to be a staple, like in my refrigerator. It lasts a long time, but usually I use sour cream in the place of it, like to batter my chicken and stuff like that. Hmm. So is it? Yeah, it's already battered. I'm just wait. I gotta dump it, put it in the flour, then put it in the oil. But my oil is getting hot, so I could just like let them put them down in that oil and let them just like deep fry real quick. It's breast, so yeah, chicken rice and some fries. That's gonna be my Sunday dinner. It's it takes some getting used to, but I guess I'm getting used to it. You too. Oh, okay. So then that makes us both. Then let's just do a love reading and see how that happens. Just while I'm waiting, because in a few minutes I'm gonna have to dump. What's it called? My chicken in the oil. You probably gonna be here for that because it's getting hot already. But so let's just make this like a just because reading. Am I bored? I don't know if I'm bored. It's probably just maybe restless. This healing process, like healing, is hard, man. When it comes to the physical body, because I'm used to being physically active. So like laying down, I mean I ain't used to this shit laying down. Oh, okay. I'm trying, but let's just do a love reading. Let's see. I don't know. Let me just see what comes out. Because hopefully, let's pray that it's something good, y'all. Can I get a good story? A good love story, okay? Just because I'm trying to kill some time while my fish, my oil, well, not fish, my grease. It's canoe oil, not in fish oil. No way. Finances and career. Finances, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that is about energetically. When I see this energy, I Mostly, it comes up to me like the Five of Pentacles energy, right? Like needing help in some way. Well, okay, if we talking about this in love, I don't know if love requires you to have all of this money, right? When you first going in, but love could help you manifest some money. If you with the right person and they loving is good and it's healing and all of that, then they can help you to be able to feel yourself, yeah, your energy, so that you could be able to like clear your energy field and make some money. Sometimes the Most High God does gifts, so sometimes it's like a double-edged sword. See the two swords coming up. I'm gonna see if these cards come out. It's like a double-edged sword or two swords. So it's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. It is sometimes because you right, it's almost like all right, going into a relationship, sometimes meeting somebody like at your worst, you like, oh my God. But I feel like the men are going through this, but it's the most high God humbling they fucking ass. Like energetically, even if they got money, even if they have physically money, still they going through. Like they could be physically sick, something going through some sort of drainage, something draining like their energy, something that's been draining or is draining them. So sometimes when you meet them, they need help with somebody. So it could be like that, but sometimes listen, that could be a humbling experience for both parties involved. Because both parties probably need help in some way. So then, all right, so now y'all both got some common ground. What you gonna do with it? Y'all both, yeah, that's what I feel like. This is leading, right? Honestly, seriously, this is meeting somebody, right? And y'all both, it's like commonwealth. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, or it could be, yeah, commonwealth, right? Yeah, you meeting somebody who on a wealth level, y'all, yeah, y'all even and balance. Now, it could be in different ways. So money, physically money, he can have a lot of it, but he could be lacking spiritually. He could be lacking physically, and he needs the help, right? And you lacking maybe not much money, lacking money, maybe getting help with money, but you have good health, or you can have healing abilities, things like that, that he could benefit from. So, see, it's like meeting the equals. It's like putting them both together and somehow making it work. But it could be a humbling experience for both parties involved. But it's on purpose. It's all about, it's all about, you know, God, when the kitchen cooking, you gotta wash your hands too, okay? Um, I usually try to keep like a bar soap, even in the bathroom, because like the hand soap and stuff like that to me, the kids they don't really even adults too. Like when you move it so fast, the hand soap, like the liquid soap, they don't really wash their hands that good. They just put the soap on their hands, but they don't get a good you don't get a good scrub. See germ, right? So yeah, I don't know. But now, God, sicknesses has been coming up a lot. It could be um needing help with. It could be in the area of family too. So it could be meeting a guy and his mother could be an issue. It could be his father, like having an elderly parent, and he could need help. If he love his parents and he care about them. and he's going to care about their care, right? How they getting taken care of. So it could be helping him out in that way. And if you want to look at it as earning money, then yeah, earning money that way. But it's the million ways to die. I mean, yeah, but you don't always get to choose. But now, your pride, right? Now, this whole thing with pride, but it's about having a healthy sense of pride, right? And what you do, what you do, and how you do it, how you earn money, right? But that has everything to do with perception too, because people do all kinds of things to earn money. So that's really up to you. How far, how deep, how low, how high you willing to go in order to earn a couple bucks. I mean, I like to make it honestly so I can feel good about it and definitely feel good about spending it. Cause yes, I earned it. So it could be, I feel like for some, it's something to do with, with energy. Cause they could be carrying baggage. It could have something to do in this climate, so like student loan, it could be debt, credit card debt, these types of things that could come up right now. It could be with housing and needing some help with somebody maybe getting an apartment in your name. It could be subletting. These types of things I feel like is coming up here. Dealing with the root chakra mostly. The root chakra. Especially since Mars is really busy right now. Yeah, in Cancer. So it's masculine. Obviously, it should be masculine with feminine, right? The moon. But instead, I don't know. Most people want to look at it like masculine versus feminine. But I mean, I don't know if you see if it should be like that. If y'all both trust each other, this situation is calling for you to have faith. It's faith. It's the trust. It's the trust card. But trust now. This now, if we talking about highly ascended, highly spiritually ascended people, then then you trusting in who first? The Most High God first. You trusted in Him first, God, whoever you call God. That's who you trust in first, and it's through Him that you learn how to trust other people because rejection is just His protection, God's protection. So if they reject you or you reject them, it doesn't matter. It's always and forever. It will always and ever forever be God. But it still requires you. The situation still requires you to make some sort of effort. Yes, because now a lot of us believe that, right? But what's that Christians say? What's the saying that they say? Faith without deeds is dead. So you could have all the faith in the world. You could pray and pray and pray, but you have to put some sort of effort into this thing. Even if it's just praying, but now praying, and this is what I tell my kids all the time, because sometimes they get up and walk in the room, and I be on the floor, my head down, and they be like, "What are you doing?" It's almost like they don't want to acknowledge it. What it look like I'm doing? I'm praying, and they like, "Oh, you pray?" Yes, I'm praying. Well, if you don't know what praying looks like, this is what it is. That's what I'm doing, praying. I don't know, try it. But I'm a believer that if you train a child up in the way, if you train up a child, if you train up a child in the way that it should go, it will never depart from it. So if they seeing you down on the floor when listen, okay, going, what do you go down on the floor for? Cause you could see it outside. People walking around looking down at the fucking ground. What is they looking for? Looking down at the ground. If you go there, if you see something, or you go down toward the ground, what you going down there for? But it's other things to go. I go down there and pray and kiss the fucking, yeah. Thank you, and kiss the ground, Father. Thank you. I'm gonna kiss the ground that I walk on, cause Father, yeah, cause I'm walking on it. Thanking you, thanking Him for blessing me so that I could bless it and everything that's around me, because I am the vessel that He uses to transfer His energy around from my head to my feet. So yes, He is here. God is here, but I have to actually go down and do it. Yeah, but the problem here, it seems that, yeah, people, right, being unrequited love, staying stuck in the past. Listen, there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So some of you guys, you in a relationship that, and some of you probably might even be engaged to the person or thinking about being engaged to a person. But this is what I mean. Guys and girls both, see, I know this is for nights, right? It has to be. It is who's going through this learning process, right? Because Venus is ever present right now, being in Scorpio. Good God. Yes. Now, yeah. I I remember now, being, you go through this many times with this the shorter move, that's the shorter planets, which I don't know, in and out of, yeah, the YouTube do all of that. But the ones that move faster, the faster moving planets, right? Yeah, all of this technical shit and word semantics, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you know, listen, those, they move fast. So once you get in tune with this thing, Venus and Scorpio, I did this already, and I had that. So yeah, I was paying attention during this time, so I could see how it feels to me. So now that it's background again, I'm just seeing if it's the same. I could remember exactly where I was, 11:11. Exactly. See, being at the right place at the right time, a new beginning. I could remember all of this stuff, and being on the twin flame journey, and meeting, I think probably about to meet, um my so-called twin flame, who I thought was my twin flame, but turned out to be a negative karmic part, a night. And yes, he did. He wound up rejecting me. Yes, he did. But it was a beautiful journey. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. I learned so much from it. But now, yeah, so I know that's what this is about, is people who are probably initiates on the twin flame, their so-called twin flame journey. I don't know if I'm gonna attach myself to such concepts and all of this kind of stuff. They just too limited. I'm more, yeah, I'm not trying to be locked into nothing. Listen, fuck jail. Yeah, it's about, I'm a sovereign being. I'm free. Monotheism, twin flame is not no, yeah, what the fuck is this about? I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I've been doing law since I was 26 years old. Nothing is going to ever supersede that. Not no fucking twin flame journey or nothing else. And that's what I teach my kids. So, yeah, I mean, I guess those who want to believe in that shit and, yeah, believe in that stuff, then I guess it is a journey, and it's one worth, I guess, taking. But taking it from somebody who walked it, I rather allow, I walk the path of the sacred woman. Is the path that I walk. But I believe monotheism, one God. I believe in the God of my forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the true and living God, the Almighty Yah, the creator of heaven and earth. So we talking about, right, unrequited love, right? But now, because it has to be clear. It's based in past life and all this other stuff. It's basically for healing. See, family issues. It's great for that purpose. It really, really is. So if you on a twin flame journey, then by all means, I'm not do it. But remember, it is the path of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, right? So that the path is the journey back to me to really to God, both individually, you and him too, your divine masculine, wherever he is on the planet, and you wherever are you are in the planet. You both are working towards doing this because you know that by the families that y'all was born into. Because the families that you born into teaches you to this right here, yep, how and when to pay attention to red flags and not living in fucking denial about it. See, I know what this is like when you looking, cause when you looking for love, it's like you're damn near do anything to find it. You want it so bad, which means, and a lot of you will accept just about anything because you want it so bad. But okay, accept it because the soul it knows what it needs to experience in order to be able to heal. So if it's an experience you need to have, then go with it. But now going into it with open eyes because now there are many people, right, that surround you that knows that knows this. And they're also into this service journey, but they are also there for there's no reason to fear them. They are also there for a reason. They there to teach you something, to feel to they there to teach you something. And it's to heal those the family issue part, the family issue that just came up. It's to heal those things. So yeah, y'all do be together for a time. Sometimes a couple of years. And it's a very intense relationship. A lot of pain. Beloved, it includes the suffering. It includes I did it. I walked it. It includes a lot of pain. But now, yes, but it's useful because it helped me to heal. And yes, or a lot of my family issues, you get to look at family systems. Thank God it's just that my line, right? My work and finances and career, I studied psychology. That was my major, right? And the healing arts. So I had this with me. Yes, by going to school and doing this for me, for myself. Yes, God, yes, 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 yes. So he gave me this from going to school, studying all this other stuff, the holistic, right? It's a journey to life. But he gave me this going in. When I started going into this thing, to the twin flame journey, yeah, but he gave me law first, yeah. And then at the same time working, doing this, and then going back to school and actually getting a degree and all of that stuff. And actually even going starting the master's program and actually studying family systems on a deeper level. So getting a deeper, even deeper and even higher. So see, like going all the way to the bottom, like Neptune, to the bottom of the earth, from the bottom of the earth where the scavengers live. The scavengers from the ocean where they live. And being coming from he being a Hebrew Israelite, we are forbidden from eating shellfish. Yes, but I happen to be allergic anyway, so I knew, yeah, no. So see what I'm saying? It's all on purpose. You are in the right place at the right time. So you have to be now trusting and the red flags. Now it's about see now we talking about moon energy, trusting your intuitive muscles because that's your intuitive sense, your spidey sense. Trusting your gut is what you want to really learn here. on the twin flame journey, right? Making the effort, right? And letting your friends help you is very important because now, as you walk this journey, I'm gonna tell you right now, your circle it gets smaller and fucking smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And for a lot of people, it's where they start geeking. Yeah, they start geeking here. They start bugging. Yeah, they start bugging the fuck out because they gotta start letting go of. You gotta start letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That's hard for certain people, especially when it is a lot of them. The family you grew up in. Some for some people. Now I know this for the twin divine feminine. A lot of times now, sometimes it is you birth, right? But in my journey, the divine feminine, the so-called divine feminine, her family, usually she is attached to, right? She been through working on clearing this stuff with her family through, um, they both learning lessons about empathy, when it's useful and when it's not. See, make the effort, and yeah, the difference between making the effort, helping somebody out, because some of them you knew since y'all was kids, kissing cousins and all kinds of shit like that, and then paying attention, yup, to the red flags and knowing, okay, yeah, no, boundaries are necessary here, even when it comes to your families. Yeah, your friends, yes, yeah, you start seeing things about your family and friends, and you be like, oh hell no. And it's hard sometimes, but now when you get to this level of such shit, it gets less harder. You be like, fuck that, I'm off this shit. See, yeah, I don't listen. No, thank you. I mean, because when you deal with this whole suffering thing, see, I believe like this. Now, it's not that I don't believe in Jesus. Like most Hebrew Israelites, that the Israelites believe that Jesus he hasn't come yet, right? So he hasn't walked. Put my fries in there, right? He hasn't walked this planet yet, right? He hasn't come, and when he does come, he coming for his remnant, which was supposed to be something like 144,000. I believe this a frequency. I don't know if it's 144,000. Not anymore. Not way less than 144,000. So, unrequited love and passion. But this is, I feel like, see, now when it comes to God, and when we talking about this whole thing about the 144,000, see, some it's unrequited love, but it's unrequited love. I swear, from God to, yeah, from God to say, yeah, nope. Some for him when they return, yeah, some of us it's unrequited love, like reject. No, thank you. And some yes, he see is angel wings though with passion. Because for me, the Most High God, for me, I feel him in everywhere and everything. But most of when we talking about the planets, it's through Mars. See, passion. It's through those things that you passionate about. What are you passionate about? And focusing on those things, but you should be passionate about yourself. But and if the most high God is with you and you were with him, then you have a whole lot of passion, but especially for yourself, because he's around you. It's through the self, it's how I know it to be. It's through the self. It's how you get to closer and how you get to God. It's through the self, through your heart chakra, through yourself. Because without yourself, then what else is it? If you don't have yourself, then how you going to connect to God? So you need yourself in order to be able to do that. So you are important, right? This the concept of self is how you learn anything else about the other. Other meaning God. God is yeah, it's something or somebody other than you. Are you God? So a lot of us gotta see what I'm saying about unrequited love and passion. Some of us gotta first accept that. Like you got God complexes. Like yeah, you are not God. But it's mostly because it's the sick to deny you really yourself. And all he trying to get you to do is just acknowledge yourself first. You are necessary. Because without you, then how can you have him? It's bullshit. You gonna love him more than you love yourself? I don't think he wants you to do that because without yourself, then how is he gonna have you? So if he love you so much, then he's not gonna allow you to hurt yourself because he love you and he needs you. So see what I mean? Right. So this is right. And then engagement with keeping an open mind. Because now a wedding is at yep, the ring, right? Because it's a highly intense relationship. So some of them are same sex. It's a highly intense and painful relationship. But it is that way. It's like to me, it's like a crash, a speed. It takes years. But it's like going to a college that's what they call express learning, comprehensive. Yeah, it's intense, but it's yeah, a lot of stuff happening at one time. It's very intense. But if you could stay the course, then you could come out on the better side of things, actually clearing and healing um generational stuff. You learn a lot of stuff during yeah on um the journey on the journey. But for me now, I have since ascended past these concepts. I don't want to. Yes, I don't want to be caged and control. Yeah, and I feel like whoever my divine masculine is, yeah, he feels the same way. Like yeah, we over the squares and being tied to certain concepts and being boxed in. Like at this point, we just, yeah, I'm a sovereign being, and he believes that too. Like we just yeah, freedom from all of this shit. Nobody want, and because a lot of things. I'm gonna pull some more cards through the wedding because I know what this is. This is people who are on the twin flame journey, right? Twin flamers and all that other stuff. It is useful. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. But what I am going to say is that you got to be careful about it because there are people who are lingering around, who are looking, who seek to take advantage of you, right? And hurt you. Or some of this stuff could be avoided if you just listen. You don't got, listen, the ones who came before us, they went through all of this stuff, right? So you don't have to. Not all of this stuff you gotta fall victim to it. Be yeah, you don't gotta fall victim to all of this stuff. If you walk in the path, then all you gotta do is say it's your intention. It gotta be correct. Then you say it out loud. I'm intending to walk this path to clear whatever this is for whatever it is I'm clearing. Let it be useful to my children to clear the way ahead for them. Like you gotta put it to good use for something. Then let it be useful to my children so they don't have to suffer this. They don't have to do this. The same thing. But it is useful. You just got to be careful because it's mostly other people, right? And the pitfalls because you go through rites of passages while you on this journey. Now that's why you pay attention to the wands cards and the clubs card and the readings, the wands and the club, because that is where you're going to learn. That's where you see where most of your karmic ties are, the karmic entanglements, the snake energy, and all of, yes, the wands. So you pay close attention to the wand cards that come up in the readings, in the clubs. Now, yes, specifically the two, the four, the six, the eight, yes, and the 10, because, yeah, Because when you get to the 10, then you should know that a new beginning is coming. So with the new beginning that's coming, some form of energy is coming. Now, yes, yes, a gust of energy is coming, spiritual energy. But based on what you learned in the past, right? The last cat lies twice the passage, right? The last lesson, then you want to take that and apply it to the new one and not keep making the same mistakes over. Because otherwise, then you just going around and right, you're going to be stuck on a negative karmic wheel. That's the idea is to step off the negative karmic wheel, going around in circles and circles and circles. No, you don't have to if you step off the motherfucker. So it's ways that and the thing is, guys, this path, it costs money. But in self-care, you taking care of yourself, getting the proper self-care, body work, you need massages, you need sitting in tubs, you need salt, you need crystals. It depends on you and what but it's an investment. But I mean, damn, it's an investment in you and your family, your children, your family. So it's the best investment that you can ever make. I like to call in fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and these are my way. Show us angels, gods, ancestors, sacred ones. Please be here with me now. I set the intention that all the tools used in this session are dedicated to the growth and well-being of all beings in that place. Guys, yes. So I feel like that's what this is about. It's the ring. It's the like the ace of wands and people becoming initiates. But now you can't it's just like any other path that you take in. I mean, you could accept what you want and reject what you want to. Rejection is always God. But it's gonna come around one way or another. You will meet this shit at work, you will meet it at I don't know, the corner store, you will meet it in the fucking supermarket. Your kids will meet it. You cannot get away from it. All these family issues that you're trying to deny and be in denial about, they come up and everywhere you go. So if you initiated yourself on a path, then it is useful. Only thing I'm gonna tell you is be careful because you're gonna need a team, a squad. You are sometimes, but you better make sure that the team and the squad that you pick that to be around you, they are people who are supportive and they good for you and they mean you well. That's all I'm gonna say. And I say, go to the heavens and ask him to dispense you some angels and all of that around you to help you get through whatever this is. Go up because I'm telling you right now, wandering souls and fucking with the dead and necromancy and all that is not going to help you on this path. It's just going to kill you. That's it. You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna fucking die. So, and it'll be your friends that kill you. The very people you know them. I swear, I seen it happen. It'll be the very people that you know them motherfuckers by first name. They will be the ones that fucking take you out. He will allow it. Your friends, the people around your friends that you know, that you know them by first names will be y'all these motherfuckers that you play around spiritually with and you fuck around and you play with them and your friend they will be the ones that fucking kill you. Every one of them, if you choose to go the wrong way, and the good way too. Because when you die, when you making the transition off the planet, it's the angels and them that's around you that help you with the transition. You know them by first name. When you die, the lower is the same thing. It's gonna be them, beloved. Trust me. I'm telling you're gonna need a good astrologer. You gotta learn astrology. You're gonna need a good astrologer. Yeah, I know y'all love tarot card reading and shit like that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they not tarot card readers. They not gonna fucking help you. Not like you need to be helped. Not if you want to clear. Not if you clearing generational stuff and healing the soul and all of that. Tarot cards, they not gonna help you. They're not gonna do the trick. The only thing the tarot cards do to you is get you interested in fortune telling and knowing the future and thinking that you can manipulate the outcome, fate and destiny somehow. But okay, y'all watch too much fucking TV and you gonna learn right here that a lot of these people that you mingling with here spiritually, taking drugs and all of that, going into forcing yourself to astral travel and all of this other shit. A lot of the motherfuckers that you know, they won't be answering. You know why they won't? Because a lot of times they be from other places. You don't even know them, right? You see them in the astral plane. They you won't. You'll be like, where they fucking? They dead. Yeah. From fucking around with this thing. This path is no joke. So I'm telling you right now, especially the teenagers who talking about you want to be initiating yourself on this twin flame journey. There are people here that surround souls and things like that. That's around. That's that are like booby traps that the Most High God set there. But they intend to hurt you. And if you are doing things that you ain't got no business doing, He will allow them to hurt you. So all of those unimaginable things that you be thinking of, if you trying to do them to other people, then it's gonna happen to you and the people that you love. You got to be very careful when it comes to doing this kind of when you embark on these types of spiritual journeys. And so, if you an adult, then you better have a conversation with your kids about this thing here because a lot of times they be on websites and doing things and this stuff come up on websites and they watch all kind of like readings and all this other stuff and they get involved with doing spell work and manipulating energy, being a page of wands and all of this shit, and then they start getting haunted and stuff like this from doing the stuff that they doing. So you gotta have this conversation with them. They'll fuck around and lose their minds, is what'll happen. The Most High is yo, he is brutal. So, yup. See what I'm saying? The Knight of Cups is water and fire, but in this case, it's sacral, it's Sag. See, it's water, the moon, and fire, but fire like Sag. So Sag is water. See, and this is what is this? A unicorn or some shit like this? This is what I mean. Like, and now this is these are adolescents. So we talking about right teenagers into yeah. See the death card, and then yeah, I told you it's Sag all day. The wheel of fortune. And see, the wheel is the devil and the fucking angel. And so, and look what that is. The star. And see what I'm saying? And then they be trying to manipulate. See, and then the Knight of Pentacles, trying to manipulate energy, right? Trying to manipulate destiny, the outcomes. But what's going to happen is like lying, lie on top of lie, lie on top of lie, lie on top of lie. And what it becomes like a fucking mountain of lies. And so even as teenagers, how the fuck do they know how to get themselves out of such things? This is the Knight of Pentacles. Now it's this what I'm saying. The Knight of Pentacles is studious. He's slow. He's steady. He's meticulous about certain things. He is, but this the Knight is the Skype, and this is the heart. So what does that equate to? I'm seeing swords. Now here is the Six of Swords. See them needing a respite, some peace. A lot of y'all, it's your daughters, your girls, your daughters, or you got gays. Your sons are bisexual or gay. They having issues with right their sexuality. What possible now? That is now see hit film. Now what is that? What is this? What is that about? So see what I'm saying? Now these are conversations that you need. They're gonna come up because if your kids are embarking on such journeys, spiritual journeys, then when they run into these kind of problems and they doing these kinds of things, so they're gonna come. What are you gonna do when you get the phone call that something like they yeah. Because they're gonna experience, yo, if they fucking them, they're gonna experience things that's gonna happen to them. Sicknesses, like some of them could go into depression, they could become suicidal, all kinds of psychotic disorder that are a result of rest of the yeah, 80, what they call it, multiple personalities. That's what it's gonna look like. I at 11 for I am drinking. I need it. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I washed my hair. I finished that 100% moonshine. Moonshine. This is it right here. I need the jar to put my grease in it from the chicken and Coke for cola. A upper and a down. Right. Sometimes he does give. He does give sometimes, but it is six of so yeah. Because right now I feel like yeah, or because this is the Six of Swords energy that came up over the weekend, needing some sort of respite, needing some rest. Now Neptune didn't come up here, but it could be now needing some sort of yacht rehabilitation after walking such a path. Your whole family needing counseling. Yeah, yep. If this is your kid who stumbled across some sort of the twin flame journey and got himself involved in some stuff. Now it could be here a boy, a guy, young guy who is now maybe he's dealing with like split personalities, but it's probably really manifesting be true. Yeah, like yeah. The planets are there. The death card, the planet Pluto is in Capricorn. Jupiter is in Libra, right? Uranus is in Taurus. All family stuff. And what did I say? The Five of Pentacles. I told you it's right here. It's a impoverishment. Some of them see like skeletons. Like okay, guys. Because now see, okay, a lot of you guys, right, who are walking this twin flame, right, journey initiates now. See, we going to who work with the nights, right? Some of them are yeah, they don't even they not their families are starving them. They're not even eating, and they with their biological mothers and fathers. They with their biological listen. Then click the fuck off if you can't take it, because this is what's happening. They are almost yeah emaciated. and the parents work and all this other stuff. They starve the kids, and then he is hearing, yep, the devil and God, probably hear both, yep, the devil and God, and probably could have a problem with knives, want to cut people and all this, yep, knives, they gotta hide all the knives and shit like that. And then on top of that, he is walking around, he's a star man, right? He could be into astrology and all of this stuff, and he becomes some sort of fucking fanatic. And also, right, he's fluid, right? Probably sexuality issues on top of that. And to crown it, the high priestess been crowning yo shit like crazy. And today, right now, the high priestess is coming in, y'all, with the moon. It's moon, and then the y'all, the eight of cups is there go Neptune though. It's Saturn and Neptune. Some sort of square. Cause Neptune, cause Saturn is the disciplinarian. And it works with Uranus, who is here. It pairs with, yep, Uranus, which is, yep, here. And then Pisces show up. Yep. Needing, yep, Eight of Cups needing rehab. And some of you parents, because you into this whole spiritual thing too. And your kids are involved, like you got adolescents who involved in it too. But I don't know if they handling it so well. The high priestess is here with the moon, with the high this moon card. Now it's a funny thing because now before this, I did this reading. My guides had me pay attention to this card, but how much pink is in it is love. The sun, pink, the pink. The sun is radiating pink energy. It's yellow, pink energy, love. It's a lot of pink. So I feel like a lot of the ascendant beings, like the higher ascendant, the men who call themselves, I guess, the highly ascendant men, their sons are right, turning up gay, and they probably trying to understand how. Like their sons are thinking pink, but they not buying it for their girlfriends. They buying it and they want to wear it, right? And they probably trying to wonder, like, okay, so how did this happen? Now, because now what's this? It's Nine of Pentacles, independence. Oh man. But it is Venus in Virgo, so it's masculine and feminine. So it's Venetian. Now again, it comes back to somehow the Empress, the mother. It's just the High Priestess is here, right? The High Priestess could be the mother. The Empress is right, the grandmother. Wow, so now the yeah. So the grandmother now probably wants to establish some independence from all of this stuff, and maybe not wanting to take responsibility for whatever this is, right? Which empresses, grandmothers, they do. When it's too hard, when stuff is too hard for them, they wanna run. It's what they wanna do. But if they love their grandchildren, I don't know how they're gonna be able to manage that and live with themselves. Still got some ranch. But that's not that old what you from the house. I'm gonna come over here with y'all. And food is our friend over here. We eat. Okay? So if you got a aversion to food, right? You got eating disorders and food make you sick, and seeing people eat it make you sick, then you might want to exit the building and have a conversation maybe with your grandmother about this. Why? You have an aversion to food and why it makes you sick to look at it. We need food in order to live. We need energy. Five of Pentacles, the impoverishment. So, right. So the nights are, but in the last reading I did about the nights, something happened to them. And they were saying that whoever was responsible for it, they wasn't letting them get away with it. So maybe mm, from potatoes, ain't nothing like French fries made from. I think everybody who eat my French fries. I don't know. I just probably been fries, but everybody they make a big thing out of them. I'm like, okay, I don't know why, but they are good. Maybe today I noticed it. So somehow for the nights, their grandmothers are strongly indicated here. Strongly indicated. See, and the Page of Cups and the restriction of it, the fear, and what comes out? Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Venus and Aquarius. Their love nature, something that was communicated to them by their grandmothers. As a Page of Cups, it's their emotional body. Something about independence. It could be like her independence, the way. Hmm. But this is the way. Yeah. Hmm. And then lots of swords. Now, what the fuck is that about? It's Jupiter and Gemini. So they're short trips. She could have drove them around to these short trips, or she couldn't drive. She had a problem with transporting them. So the grandmother was there, but maybe her transportation was limited or something. It could have been money, could have been yeah. But then whatever this is, it kind of split them. But it's the purple. It's purple though, so it's like the up here third eye to the crown. Maybe it's what she was saying about God at this time, or her religious beliefs, or what did she? Yeah, what did she do? Yeah, who did she rely on for her independence? But she is Saturn and Jupiter. I mean, it's Saturn and Sag. So it squared them from expanding a school, institution of higher learning, or yeah. So the grandmother could have also hurt them in ways of their education too. Maybe encourage them to stay close to school, not go away. Um, inciting fear, making them feel guilty about leaving, going away far, and encouraging them to stay close in the area wherever, stay with the family and not follow their dreams in some way. So it's a burden. It squared them from institutions of higher learning, philosophy, and all of yeah, and educating themselves because education it affords you other opportunity, like lots of opportunities, specifically in the area of jobs where they so they could take care of themselves, boys and girls, and girls being to it to I don't just get married to somebody with a lot of money. Don't worry about all that. Just make sure you got a lot of money. And you say he doesn't even have to be cute. Well, in some cases, you're gonna have to give to get. So you're gonna have to give up something in order to get something. Nothing in this world is free. So you have to think about what you want to give up. Because according to this grandmother, you always have to give up something other than love because they really don't want that. They don't want that. That's not true. Not in all cases. Maybe in hers and in the women she know. But the world is big and it's vast. There's all types of people in the world. And a lot of times parents and grandparents do it too. They keep the kids from going out and venturing out because they are afraid of losing them. So they don't want them to go out and venture out and go find, things to do because they don't want them to leave young. So they do. Some of them, they normally manipulate the energy to make sure that they don't. Some families, depending on what's going on, some do a little bit of both, push and pull. But the chariot card is here again. Yeah. So, and this deck is moon. For me, it's Venus, but it's moon. So, back to the mother. And the mother here, which is Mars and Scorpio, where we at right now, right? Remember that came out? I just did a reading about Mars and Scorpio. Displacement. I think it's the last video I just did. The one right before this one. So you might want to use that one. The salt is hot. So here, Sun and Virgo, guys. So here, I feel like this is a specific placement here, Sun and Virgo. So the Sun was just in Virgo. Or they could be a Sun in Virgo. But Yeah, this is happening. And if you don't know nothing about the twin flame reunion, then it's your kids probably trying to figure out or asking questions about why didn't they, um, or why aren't they being successful in these areas in terms of their independence and being the men and women that they were probably dreaming of being when it was a pivotal cup. What happened? They're probably gonna be asking questions about it. Like, oh, so if you have children, you might want to um just answer their questions, tell the truth, basically, and the truth shall set you free. Basically, well, for medicine, I don't even know what else you need here. That's what one of these cards. Maybe a question will come out that can ask yourself. Cause you know, that I'm about to. I got the item. I'm gonna take a nap. Cause the eight of pentacles is about dedication, focus and energy. So it is fire. Cause it's sun. But focus again, like I was gonna say, the sixth house and what's transiting through yours. The sixth house guys are very important right now. So look at your sixth house and see what's transiting through there, and that should give you some clue. Now, Sun in Aries, the first house. So for me, this is the will card, and it's the three of wands. It's the will. Have you ever been? Oh, the question is, have you ever broken someone's heart? Sun in Aries, fame and fortune. Three of Cups. So go look it up. Okay. So it's just a just because reading. I love reading. And I guess if you ask yourself the question, then the answer lies there. Then you do get intuitive stuff and it'll come up and come to you. And then I don't know when confirmation is supposed to come. If you right or wrong, it will happen. The Five of Pentacles, diamonds. Five diamonds again. So it came up here for me. Um, Cardamancy and and tarot. Three different systems of divination. It's probably see the three is there at least three generations back. Call the one call. So guys, hopefully this helps. Peace out.